got 21 bullets inside of this clip.
Hello everybody. This one's going to be a bit of a different one today because I normally script my videos, and this one's going to be more or less completely off the dome. I made a comment on TikTok and all the replies have rattled me so much that I feel it's imperative that I dedicate a whole fucking video to it. So first and foremost, here's the original TikTok.
Something that blows my mind is there are people that play just as many hours of video games as I do, but they just choose to play way worse games. Like, imagine being like, yeah, bro, I got 2,500 hours in my favorite game, Rocket League.
Funny, right? It's like, it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's not even my favorite game. Like, I've got like at least, I think I've got like 200 hours in it or something. I suck fucking fat cocks at Rocket League. I fucking suck at Rocket League. It's not even close to being my favorite game, right? But Rocket League can be frustrating, but it might be the single most unique multiplayer game on the market at the minute. Not necessarily saying that it's good or anything, but you can't deny how unique Rocket League is compared to like all the current games in the multiplayer market at the minute, right? Like with every other shooter there's and other fighting games and stuff, real-time strategy games, there's transference, right? So there's, you can play one game and take the skills from that game and apply it to another one. There isn't like a single other active game where you can play that, take your skills from that game and then apply it to Rocket League. Unique?
Bro, it's soccer.
It's not soccer, you fucking yeah, oh my god, bro. Look, you can't play FIFA or PES or whatever and then go from that and then hop into Rocket League and you will have no clue what the fuck you're doing. There's no, like, it's not the same thing at all. I agree, there is no, presumably you meant, other game that you can take experience from. My point exactly, right? The fuck does this mean, no other game you can take experience from? And then he puts, like, a nerd emoji which looks like a minion. Fucking moron.
Everyone in every game starts from zero. Car soccer is so buns. I'm weak.
Alright, so this guy's making a reference back to the Dizzy Vipers comment. Yeah, if it's your first time playing a game ever, you fucking moron. Look, if you played Sekiro, right? And then you jump into Lies of P, 2 games I've reviewed, somewhat relevant, kinda, right? You're gonna like know how to like parry timings and like all the conventions of the genre of that game more than people who haven't played that. Another example, if you've played Call of Duty on PC with mouse and keyboard and then you jump into CSGO, you're gonna know how to aim, you're gonna know how to like optimize your aim settings and whatnot, right? There is no skill transfer at all, correct? Heard this 1,000 times and it's not true. People drive vehicles in all games. In all games. People drive vehicles in all games. Well, that's not true, but I'm just being pedantic. Oh yes, car soccer. It's just car soccer. Exactly. How many other games are about car soccer? For Honor? Maybe, I don't know, I haven't played For Honor, so I'm not really sure. For Honor is a bit similar to fighting games, plus the player base is dead as hell. What game is similar? There's for real no other sword fighting game like For Honor. Cut it out. Because yet again, there is probably still a little bit of transference from a different kind of game. Chivalry is pretty similar, but better. Okay, I don't know if this is true. Right, and let's look at For Honor. Okay, well, I can tell off the bat that while I imagine there will be differences and distinctions between these two games, right? But still, there's probably a little bit of, you know, you can link these games together in terms of muscle memory, in terms of just like pattern seeking and shit like that. You know what I mean? There is a game called Absolver which uses the same mechanic, if I recall correctly. Sadly, the game didn't hit very well. What do you know? It's another game similar to fucking, you know, a hit game. Every big thing has its like copies.
Nah, that's like saying Valorant and Rainbow Six are similar just because they're shooters.
They are though. What the fuck are you talking about? Are these guys fucking brain dead? They're both like 5v5s, are they not? Yes. Attack versus defense game. Okay, just because they're both shooters. No, they're both part of the same subgenre. Oh yeah, driving a car and using nitro, very unique. Yeah, because that's all you're fucking doing, isn't it? Driving a car and using nitro. I gotta put my fucking chair back for this one, lad. Because this is stressing me out. You're not just using a car, you're driving a fucking funky little football car, lad, and you're dribbling it through the air. The movement is some of the most, like, fun, fluid, unique. I would play Rocket League more if my friends would play, but my friends fucking hate it. I don't blame them, because it was so much more fun back in the day when nobody knew what the fuck they were doing. Like Fortnite, right? Nobody knew what they were doing. Everyone was floundering around the pitch, and it was fun because it was like, oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but nobody else did either. But you'll get into a game now with someone who does know what they're doing, and then they take it too seriously, and while you're just trying to have a good time, blah blah blah, and that's what spoils it, right? Just reminiscing on the old days, man. I remember picking Rocket League up in 2015. Single most unique game. It's literally just football. It's not just football, lad. It's football and basketball and funky like hockey and weird like mini games, whatever. It's not just football, lad. It's football with fucking cars and funky physics-based like juggling and movement and stuff, air movement. Unique car hit ball. This his name is Balls. His name is Balls, lad. Was Guitar Hero unique when it first released? Before it had like all the long string of sequels and clones, other rhythm game clones trying to copy it? Yes, it was. I was going to say just because it's oversaturated now doesn't mean it wasn't unique then, but Rocket League isn't even oversaturated now. Bro, it's literally on Fortnite. What? I don't blame you because you probably don't know what you're talking about just as much as me, but I do know what I'm talking about in this instance because that's not Rocket League. It looks like Rocket League, kinda, but it has completely different physics. It's running on a completely different, like, engine, or physics engine, right? So, shut the fuck. Fortnite is super unique too. Too bad it's not that good now. I will defend Fortnite till the day I die. People hate that game because it's popular, because they're not good at it. I fucking suck at Fortnite, right? But I still like it. It's still a fun game. I'll play it if my friends are playing it. I'm not gonna play it on my own because I'm not good enough to like fucking do well on my own. I do well for the first game when it puts me into a bot lobby and it reels me in, and then I get fucking stomped from that point on. Now it isn't. I assume this guy's replying to this comment, but Fortnite is still unique. Is there anything that does what Fortnite does? Bro said unique. Yeah, I did. Scooby. Soccer car. Like, what are you talking about? Soccer car. Yes. What about the game that's exactly like Rocket League but with golf? Alright. Well, I can tell immediately this looks more comparable to the Rocket Racing mod. This doesn't look like it has the same liberating physics and like aerial movement. Unless it does, and this guy's just not abiding, what the fuck am I on about? Abiding? That game looks fucking jank as fuck, I'm not gonna lie to you. But, fair enough. There's at least one game on the market that nobody plays that may have slight transference to Rocket League, but I think my point still stands, right? One thing is a very technical game at high level, and the other one is just kicking a ball in a hole without any interference from others. Okay, this guy's talking about this. Why did I not think of that? One is like you're dealing with opposition, plus it's a completely different environment. Like it's a completely different skill set. It's like a platform fighter like Smash Bros compared to like a traditional fighter like Street Fighter. Tiny bit of transference, completely different like application. I'm sorry you haven't played it and continue to meat ride the only car/ball game you're aware of, ignoring the fact that it's an entire genre of game. Is it? What other like car ball game you fucking is there? Is there any? Games similar to Rocket League. Fortnite, Rocket League Sideswipe, so like a Rocket League spin-off made by the Rocket League team, which isn't the same, it's 2D. Roblox, okay. Fall Guys, yep. Rocket Racing, the Fortnite mode. FIFA, alright, so now we've got like a top-down thing, which is not the same at all. This also is not the same. This is Fortnite. This looks like a vehicle combat game, which is not the same. That's a racing game. This is a racing game. This looks like if the Stumble Guys developers tried to make a Rocket League clone, but they made it bad on purpose. This is a racing game, and that is... Okay, this does actually look kind of similar. Alright, so this is just... Is this just a mobile? Okay, so this is just a Rocket League clone. Like, this is literally a Rocket League clone. This isn't like just another... Sorry. This isn't just like another entry in this giant genre. This is literally, you took Rocket League and you made a shitty like knockoff version of it, which is clearly vastly inferior to the original. Moving on. Want to stop moving the goalpost just so you can keep meat riding in mid-game? Do these people know what that means? Unfairly alter the conditions or rules after a procedure, or in this case, typically during an argument or like a debate for fucking, you know, mongs. It means like you've changed your original thesis or like the point of the argument to something irrelevant from when you first begun, so you can be like victorious. Where has that even like happened? Or does it mean like this guy was saying the game is bad? You just said the game is unique. Or maybe he was talking about someone else. But I've looked through all the comments thus far, and that comment is not applicable to a single one. That's some like brain rot Discord debate server like lingo you're using there, buddy, and you should probably stop doing that because it's fucking cringy. Ah, yes. One you have to go forward, the other one you get to laugh, I guess. That person's probably like 7 years old, so we'll move on. What about the game on the PS3? Isn't Rocket League the sequel or spiritual successor to that? Either way, it doesn't really have an active playerbase now, that's what I mean. Yeah, it does peak 2K players taken last week. Does it really? Does it really have that many players? Alright, well, the Reddit is like dead as fuck. People don't play this game, man. What are you talking about? Bro, come on. The game was delisted like nearly 2 years ago now. There's no way this has... Unless someone can prove me wrong, I'm willing to be proven wrong. It's soccer with a car. No need to hype it this much. I'm not hyping it. I'm not like... I didn't make like a series of TikToks saying it's the best thing since sliced bread, or like if you buy it, you get the Midas touch or some bullshit like that. Like, I was just saying it was... All I said was that it was unique. Now I'm kind of overhyping it and making a whole fucking video about it, which I maybe shouldn't, but I swear, like, generally speaking, if you look at, like, the trends, what the fuck am I talking about? If you just, like, observe, I swear the kids on TikTok nowadays are so much fucking, like, dumber than, like, the YouTube kids here back in the day, like, commenting, like, fake and gay and all that dumb shit. It's ass, okay? Dog, all you do is hit a ball. All you do is pull the trigger on a gun. All you do is choose a Nintendo character and fight with it. All you do is press buttons. All you do is look at a screen. I'm not like really genuinely angry, I'm just disappointed. Unique doesn't necessarily mean good, correct? But I've never seen any genuine criticisms towards Rocket League other than people just not liking it. Like, objectively, you can't really say the game is bad. I haven't played it enough to comment on it, if it's good or bad. It was never my type of game, so I only played it for 2 to 3 hours. I respect this guy, he's like truthful. He made a true statement. Unique doesn't mean good, that's fine. He's butting in, even though he doesn't really know about Rocket League. It's fine. This is what discussions are for. If you have more than one brain cell, you can join a discussion and be like, talk like an adult. And then he's like, you know what, man, I don't really know much about the game, it's not really my kind of thing. That's fine. It was this comment in particular that actually pushed me to make this video in the first place. Let's take a quick look. PUBG eloquently, simply states, gamer, brain rot. I know for a fact that this was in response to me because I got the notification saying it was specifically in response to me. So, I replied, check your profile real quick, then come back to me and unironically say the word brain rot again, goofball. I didn't swear, I didn't get on his case because he's probably like 6 years old, but, and I'm not even going to go on his profile either, but it's like VTuber bullshit. I'm not interested. So, to put a pin in this video, whatever, right? You guys are entitled to your opinions and whatnot, but all I said was that the game's unique. And it started this fucking like war in the... Bro, this is the internet, this is what happens, right? But I just thought it was funny and worth discussing. So I'm gonna chop this fucking video together and post it. Probably get about 3 views, but I thought it was funny. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Right, thank you for watching. Stay tuned.